Can I talk about veteran suicide rate on Memorial Day? Can I talk about that weekend? Shout out to 1111 nightclub. And my fans. Let's break it down. Battle rap is that the future? Anyway, if you get the call, I don't know if you should answer, but I may make anonymous calls for the show. Anyway, tap in, share with your friends. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2 3 4. This is how it is about to go. One way in and one way out, so you don't have to worry. PhoenixStreetNews.com, radio and television. It's time. Let that sink in, let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the air. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Do I have audio? Any damn where is that chat thing all in the way? Why is that? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Check, check. Obviously, I may have. Okay, Tinsley sent me some photos. Y'all tap in. We're gonna talk about everything that we need to talk about, and some things that we probably don't need to talk about. And I don't have any new images around here. But before we get started, let's get some business taken care of. This program is brought to you by M&M Custom Upholstery for all of your custom upholstery needs. It is indeed M&M Custom Upholstery for your RV, motorcycle, boat, furniture, commercial stuff. That would be, for instance, your restaurante. Yes, if you got a snag, look around. I'm sure you do. I'm sure there's a snag. You use it, you lose it. You use it, somebody tore it, somebody spilt something on it, and I'm here to make it brand new. Well, they are at M&M Custom Upholstery. Give them a call. That'll be Mike and Manny over there at 623 256 1021. And what else? Uh, else? No doubt about it. program is brought to you by.
Wow, Wasted on Wheels,
Wow, Wasted
mobile
on
bartending
Wheels.
service at your service.
Man, come on, man.
Wow,
You
Wasted
know the
on
deal for
Wheels, mobile
your
bartending service at your service.
events, your corporate
Wow,
events.
Wasted on Wheels, mobile
Contact me.
bartending service at your service.
Wasted on Wheels.
Wow,
That
Wasted
number
on
is
Wheels,
623-256.
mobile bartending service at your service.
Won't get nothing up on there, but you can get in
Wow,
touch with
Wasted on Wheels,
Dee
mobile
through
bartending
Instagram.
service at your service.
Oh, wow. Wasted on Wheels with that.
Wow, Wasted on Wheels, mobile bartending service at your service.
Getting summertime, you're going to need those mocktails.
Wow, Wasted on Wheels, mobile bartending service at your service.
Beverage in your alcohol.
Wow, Wasted on Wheels, mobile bartending service at your service.
Beverage or
Folks, welcome back to Phoenix Street News, your one-stop shop for all things news and entertainment. We're thrilled to announce that we're now expanding our services to include radio and television, and we can't wait to share this exciting new venture with you. If you're a business owner looking to advertise your products or services, we've got some great news for you. For as low as $1.50, you can get a 30 to 40 second commercial right now. That's right. You can reach our massive audience with just a small investment. So, what are you waiting for? Call us today at 623-56101 and let's get your business on the airwaves. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to follow and subscribe for more updates on our new radio and television services. Until next time, stay informed and entertained with Phoenix Street News.
you know, because that damn laptop is just struggling, you know what I mean, to keep up. So I wasn't nothing I could do with that with that graphics. But hey, what can you say? Play it on YouTube. Man, it was a nice event, nice outing at 1111 Club for show. Shout out to Corey and crew for always doing all that they do. You feel me? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. So most definitely, or hey, I'm just trying to pinch some of these buds apart. But we will, in fact, have the conversation pertaining to the veterans, and not only pertaining to the veterans, but a lot of the rest of you. So tune in, tap in, talk to your friends, and get everybody right here. As normal, I don't have any notes. I'm going to have to get a co-host so they can have the notes to keep me on top of what the conversation is supposed to be about. You feel me? Because I'll get sidetracked in a minute. Oh, did I talk to who? Lamborghini guy, who was I supposed to talk to? She talked to the electrical guy. Oh no, I haven't got a chance to get his number. I'll get his number this evening or in the morning. Fuck, I'm in between 2,000-3,000 fucking things, man. Whew. Shit. Sometimes shit be just overwhelming. You be like, God damn, is there some more shit I need to be damn doing? Yeah, that's gonna make some money. That part, why you playing? A lot of shit just don't develop into cash fast enough. You know, some shit develop into cash over time. And sometimes black folks ain't got overtime. We need that shit like right now. Overtime? What do you mean over how much time? Tomorrow? Oh, Buck, can we get it today? Maybe later on this evening. I was like, man, I got the landlord. Motherfuckers shit due. Speaking of stuff that's due, I got to pay my motherfucking phone bill. Damn phone is like a little small car. So now I got to get some shit cracking around here. Let me look at my calendar and see what we got. But anyway, it is Memorial Day. And we want to have a moment of silence for those that have given the full measure, have given, sacrificed their lives and livelihood for the overall good of the country, their family, and the world. So a moment of silence for the soldiers, for the fallen ones. May they not be forgotten. All right. Has anybody ever come up with a definitive number for what a moment of silence is? How much is a moment? Bear with me for a moment. Now, is that like a moment? Or is a moment something else? I mean, we got to see what the hell a moment really damn is. Well, I be confused about what a moment is. The Lambo guy. Okay, that sounds good. I got to do that damn tie. I got to do that cover for his shifter. Leather, stitching it and all of that. I think I need one of those damn little blocks that they use in leather work to be able to hammer stuff, punch the holes so that they go right through evenly. So for the stitching process, it ain't all fucked up. So we are going to talk about the vets, the veterans, and the high suicide rate. And why is that? Why is it such a high suicide rate among veterans? What is plaguing veterans that they would be that unstable? Unstable. What is making a man that has ran through fire, ran through the bullets flying everywhere, and not flinch, but can't get their lives together. Well, we'll talk about that. I think I did see some hip hop, hibbity hip hop, hobbity hop battle. I put it like this. Is that's where y'all want it to stay right there? Because who was that other person that's supposed to be like a big time battle rapper, that Asian guy? But, see, the problem is, with a lot of what y'all do in hip hop, is that you don't have no end game. You don't have no why you doing it and where is it going? Nowhere. Now you got to reevaluate why you're doing it. Or why isn't it going anywhere? Ain't nowhere for it to go. Not on a local scene. See, if you can't go from local to national, you're going to starve at local because nobody on the local scene has created an emotion that'll get you paid. Until me. And PSN TV. Now, y'all got 43 TV, y'all got other kind of damn TV. I need to know what them other TVs do for you. I need to know what their capabilities are and how they carry them out. Because we about to come to some kind of conclusion as to whether or not we all the goddamn same. Now, I'm under the impression that we ain't the fucking same. That Phoenix Street News and what y'all do ain't the goddamn same. What we offer over here and what y'all doing over there ain't the goddamn same. Now, y'all can put your time and energy and effort in that shit if you want to and let it do what it's been doing. Now, I give everybody fair opportunity. And just like I talked to damn Tipsy and his damn inbox, bam, this is the opportunity. I ain't gonna goddamn it fuck around and play games with you and anybody else. Just like I told him, I gave this opportunity to somebody else last year for them to take it. They didn't fucking take it because you motherfucking niggas are so naive and childish and so I can do this shit by myself. Well, what you are going to do is just do what you're doing, and it ain't going to develop nowhere else. I heard before, oh shit, we lost the venue. We ain't gonna be able to pull it off. They bagged out of the deal, so you end up pulling it off somewhere else. Okay, that was cool. But why? Why'd you have to do it someplace else? And is where you end up doing it, is that going to be the permanent place? Is that going to be a permanent place of residence of battle rap in Arizona? And where does the content go from there? How do you monetize the content? Who gets paid as a result? Does the artist, the battle rapper, get to grow? Go to the next battle, and the next battle, you get to win this out of that battle. Nope. It ain't no there. what's going to be next. What's the end game? Okay, so let's not worry about that. Let's hit y'all with the Memorial Day, baby. Is Memorial Day, and we honor those that gave their full measure. I'm talking about gave it all up. But what is the problem that seems to be plaguing veterans? After the military, what seems to be the thing that is plaguing military? 8 killed, 53 injured in school bus attack. School bus attack. Ain't get picture in school bus attack. Judge denies. A lot of shit going on. I'll go over some news in a minute. So what is so special or weird about veterans that make it where veterans are having problems with their lives? Like and share the show. Please go to PhoenixStreetNews.com. Sign up. We have television playing 24/7 and radio, and radio. Whereas you can actually, have your podcast, advertise your business. You can advertise your business for merely $1.50 for 30 to 40-second ad. You actually, literally, figuratively, and any other kind of literally beat that anywhere. Now, veterans. And if you're a veteran, feel free to call in and we can talk. What is the problem primarily that veterans face? What is it about the military and prison that are similar? What is it about the military and the structure that renders you helpless after leaving, after giving up for the country? After giving up for the country, damn near your life and some more shit. What do you get? And how do you get there? As a vet myself, as a vet, it would be myself. Oh my God. As a vet, I didn't have those issues. You know why? Because I wasn't in long enough to be brainwashed. I wasn't in the service long enough to be neutered and shit. And what do I mean by that? I didn't lose my survival skills. Being I grew up in the South, I know you got to learn how to protect. You got to know how to protect yourself. You got to provide food, clothing, shelter. So you got to be able to plant food. You got to be able to build your freaking dwelling. So you got to be able to provide for yourself as long as you got the materials for your own food, clothing, shelter. Now, the military has a little issue with you being an independent thinker. That could mess up the mission, right? In the military, it is take orders and obey them to the letter. Not you have a brain of your own and you need to think about this, weigh the circumstances. Well, if you do that, that's going to jeopardize the mission. And if I got time, you try to be like, well, let me see if the captain got this right. Where you say we got to meet at? Now, at the end of the day, if you don't follow the instructions to the letter, what's going to happen? You're going to jeopardize the mission. Oh, well, fuck. You don't really know what the mission is. Now, do you? That's right. What if the mission ain't for you to come back? Is the mission flawed? Or you? I mean, see, when you've been in the military 3, 5, 10, 15 years, excuse me, you've had other people control every single aspect of your life. When you eat, when you sleep, what you're supposed to do. Which they don't want you to actually do anything until they got a reason for you to do something. So what you think, how you feel about issues don't come into play. Now, a person could, in fact, make that work, but that's going to be tricky, really tricky. Crazy, just crazy. But in the same time, when you're out here in the real world, there's nobody got your food prepared at the mess hall where you get the mess to eat, and nobody telling you when you need to get up in the morning for formation, for to go to work, for to do what you got to do. Nobody is telling you that you need to do that. Nobody is giving you a set of instructions to do every fucking day. You don't get a chance to look at this like jeopardizing the mission. You got to go. Because the military needs robots. They need people that move. When I say move, bam, don't question it. So and you have to feel bad. See, there needs to be a re-entry to civilization from military transition slowly to you're an independent thinker. And when you've been trained to not be independent, to be a part of a group, and it's not, well, look at what's happening. So what do you think you got to do? Are we going to have to reprogram people back into society? or because everyday society is not the same as military society. You're getting rolled up. You've been just. If you're not on the code, what America is about and how it's getting there, then who's gonna tell you the code? Interesting. And wait, hold on. What else we got? Oh, the battle. What else was that? The battle rap. Club 1111. You know, let's say this. Club 1111, 1111 nightclub is, for all practical purposes, the only club. I did say the only club that has weekly people in it. Weekly. I mean, you got weekly top performers in hip hop and R&B. Mm. Very, 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 very interesting scenario. But I don't think the respect for the club is like it should be, you know, because there's no other venue that's like a concert every. It's like a concert every day. Joe Victor Hernandez birthday. No other venue is, in fact, a an entertainment venue every every week. 3 more escaped New Orleans jail inmates captured. 2 remain at large. Kind of news we got going on. Let me see. Somebody mention you. You know when people mention you and so it's not, okay, let's rock the show. What we got is don't let hate or miserable people destroy your progress. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Am I hooked up to some earbuds or something somewhere?
Oh yeah, come on through.
Okay, good enough.
Through everybody.
He's smoking that gas. We're gonna see what he's got.
Let me share this to a couple more spots right now. A couple more people. Oh man.
Let's see if I can. But I can't do a comment. Why can't I comment? Okay, got it. What was he saying? Oh, now I'm cool.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, all we've been doing, shit, man, is continue being consistent in here and coming live and shit, man, until we're given our rights to go back to our main page, you know. But man, we're gonna have to die for the nation, guys.
What makes you think you're going to get your page back?
Hey, what up, Michael? How you doing, bro? Oh, what is up, man? What's up, Mike?
Social media is not for you to have freedom. And that's real talk.
I always have my page. What do you mean?
I've had pages removed and I never got them back.
Yeah, I always get my page. What do you mean?
I always have to just create another one.
Social media is not for you to have freedom, and that is that real talk. What do you mean social media is not a place to have freedom? It comes with rules, 100%. It comes with rules. It comes with
It comes with social engineering.
things that you got to follow. I believe I do follow the guidelines. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Who decides when you break the guidelines?
I always have to just create another one. Oh no, I've had my page for over 12 years. Yeah, I watch pages get destroyed left and right. You know. Yeah, this is one of my other pages right here. But I only come in here when my pages get destroyed. Get taken down for a bit. But I'm able to go live. I have my page. My page is still up and running. Yeah, I'm able to post on my page still. I just can't go live.
Okay, so what is your point?
Live
What do
is
you
my
do?
second income. You know what I'm saying? Besides posting.
Are you trying to make income from social media?
Yeah, I've had pages removed and I never get them back. I always have just created another one. It comes with social engineering to decide when you break the guidelines. Oh, 100%. But it wasn't anything being broken. You know,
What's the
somebody
purpose of your life?
somebody was having issue with somebody, and they came to my live video and said that there was somebody on my video that I needed to block and stuff, and I didn't block them, and then so they ended up, you know, attacking my page because I wouldn't do what they wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that was right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe that I did anything wrong in that spectrum. But they did tell me and shit, man. Like I can't invite people over to my page till like January 10th of like 2026. Like what the hell? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so what is your point? What do you do? Are you trying to make income from social media? Oh, I've been making income since I've been making money on social media. Yeah, since 2018.
Enough for it to support your life.
Yeah, I made income on media since maybe 2017. So I've never been on in a situation where my page is down more than what, like 3 days or whatever, shit, right? Or a month and shit, right? It's been a while though. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Hey, what up, Dub? How you doing, bro?
Okay, so what's the purpose of your page?
Enough for it to support your life? Do you think it's enough that it supports my life? Maybe. I mean, it gets me by. It gets me by. It pays my bills. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't like I'm not. You don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have expenses and stuff like that. I just got regular bills. Oh, what is the purpose of my page? Okay, cool, 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 cool. So you see, I created Smoke Nation Worldwide, right? Smoke Nation Worldwide was created about 12 years ago, and my message with Smoke Nation Worldwide, is to motivate and inspire people and shit, right? Um, this is just an example. We are Smoke Nation Worldwide, and cannabis is the common denominator and shit, right? But what we're here to do is spread some peace, some love, and some unity. That's my number one message. you know, right here on this social media platform and shit, man. My mission with my brand, with my movement, is to let the people know that, you know, we live in a world where too many people are misunderstood or not included in shit, right? So this is where religion and politics, you know, really don't matter and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, a human being is a human being and shit, man. You know, and you know should be respected and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know whether you want, you know, people are sexuality, whether people into religion, whether people into politics. You know what I'm saying? There's no judgment here. You know, and I believe that I've created a safe zone. I believe I've created a place where people actually come and, you know, get to free their mind and shit, man, free their soul and shit, man, you know. They get
Hippie place.
you know, I got from trannies to gays to straight to, you know,
Back to the 60s.
you know, people in, you know, religion, you know what I'm saying, all the way to
Back to the
politics, you know,
back to the 60s.
liberals and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a place where, you know, the human being understands that we could all be stripped away from our clothes, stripped away from our tools. At the end of the day and shit, man, you know, we're all the same. You know, no matter what color we are and shit, we're all from the same light. We are from the same energy. We are from the same creator. And that's my message.
That's a pretty naive message. But that is back to the hippie days.
Hippie, you know. I was taken away from my mother and father, you know, at a young age, and I've never been back in my mom and
Okay.
father's arms or in their life and shit, you know. I've been programmed to, you know what I'm saying, do what other people tell me to do, and you know, I've been beaten, I've been, you know, trauma and stuff, you know, and you know, there's a lot of people that don't have nobody to talk to, have nobody to, you know what I'm saying, listen to, you know, a shoulder to lean on and shit, man, a shoulder to cry, you know, whatever and shit, you know. But I've gotten to know each one of my followers, supporters and shit on a personal level. I used to have chat rooms where we would actually meet up at nighttime and chit chat, and I would know about their life and shit, man, you know, in ways that, you know, only BFFs would know each other's lives and stuff, you know. You know, I created a place where people that are handicapped, you know, are bed rested for the rest of their lives and shit, man. You know, I built a place where they're able to come through and hang out and just, you know, let their mind be free, you know. 100%. You know, so I believe I've created quality, a place of common ground and understanding.
That's a good story.
Hey, there is a pretty naive message, but that is back to the hippie days. Okay. right. 100%. Yeah, I would say I'm internationally known. You know, I've been doing it for a while and shit, man. You know, I used to get good numbers. I used to get over 67, 70,000, 80,000 views. I even have videos that are 30
Okay.
seconds long.
You are ready for television.
I got a video that has about 993,000 views, you know, and it's just, you know, me.
Okay. I think we can make this work.
Definitely. A hippie world. Yeah, crashing. Shouts out to all the Smoke Nation family, man. What's up, Matt Phillips? How you doing, my brother? Definitely have a wonderful night, man. God bless to you, my brother. Yeah, man. Smoke Nation worldwide, man. Peace, love, and unity.
Are you in Phoenix,
Brother, man. What's going down, bro? Appreciate you being here. Cheers.
Arizona? I keep forgetting to do that. I need to get in touch with you and talk to you offline.
Mike.
Okay, we need to get together.
Bro, I'm asking the same question, bro, because I know exactly who you are, bro. I know, bro. I've been on your videos. You do that whole hip hop stuff and shit, right? You do like the underground rap and stuff like that. You do the interviews. You give your feedback about, you know, non-talented Arizona rappers and talented Arizona rappers, and you know how Arizona is not for the people and shit.
PhoenixStreetNews.com.
And stuff like that, man. Is that you? Bro, Mike, Mike, bro, if that's you, man, hey, I've been on your videos a couple of times. If you are that person and shit, man, we are definitely gonna link up. Even if you're not in shit, but I know you're in Phoenix. Just like I said, I asked you if you're in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, I'm in Phoenix. We can hook up.
you know, let's go, man. Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro. Hey, man, believe it or not and shit, man, you know Sativa and shit, man. You know Sativa, they used to go by the 411. They do the, what do you call it, him and homegirl and shit, right? What's her name and shit? I forget. Yeah, man.
DJR.
And shit on a personal level. Yeah, man, he used to be on Smoke Nation way before, I became a thing and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy and shit, man. You know, my boy Ruben Bugion and shit, man, he's a comedian and shit, man, little hitters right there. Yes, I am the Phoenix, man. We can hook up. Yeah, for sure, man. Bro, I'm with it, bro. Bro, I'm with it.
Yeah, we can do a cannabis show. I have a 420 page on the website.
Oh, yeah, this is an OG right here. Oh, yeah, man. He's the OG. He's the Phoenix News. He's the OG of, from the rap game back from the MC Magic days and shit to, I'm talking about fucking.
Oh, yeah.
He's a cool cat right there. And it's crazy.
I just talked to MC Magic yesterday.
Are you in Phoenix? I'm like, dude, we just asked each other the same questions, and that's dope right there. Man,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go, man.
Hell yeah, this is the way you make connections.
Hey, I'm with it, Mike, bro. I'm with it, bro. Hey, I'm with it, bro. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, we'll talk on a personal level and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
I have MC Magic's music on my TV and radio station.
Everybody has their own thing going on and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But we just recently met up with Pop Snoop, man. You know what I'm saying? We pitched my boy's business to him and shit, man. This and that. It didn't go like we wanted it to and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we expected and shit, But just to be, face to face with a legend and shit, man. That was dope enough. But man, yeah. Let me see.
Do you know DJ Magic D? Oh, shit. That used to work with Magic?
Oh, yeah, man. So right here we got two artists plus an entrepreneur and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, two entrepreneurs. The one in blue and shit, man. That's my boy Say Less, Say No Mas. He created Fruit Loco, and he's also an artist, right? The person next to him and shit, man, Doobie Dog Chews. It's a dog snack. You know what I'm saying? 100%, man. Everybody, like I said, everybody got something to offer and stuff like that.
You got doggy snacks?
My boy Dirty Dan, he's locked up right now and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But he is an artist. And then my boy Seattle, man. My boy Seattle, he's a marketing manager and shit, man. He's a marketing manager for my boy Chase. You know what I'm saying? And we are a team and shit, man. 100% out here in Phoenix, Arizona. But we all do our own thing, but work together to make the dream work.
Okay. I have you on my live stream right now.
Honestly, I don't. You see, I used to be around. I used to
Okay.
push my boy D-Boy's music and shit. I pushed my boy D-Boy's music.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and shit, man. My best homies and shit, man, would have to say be Bomb Nameless and shit, man. And Sicko Deuce, man. My boy Big Nug and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He goes by Sicko Deuce Records and shit, man. You know, legend right there. He's had like 20 years in the game and shit. You know, R.I.P. and shit, man. You know, to the homie and shit, man. 100%. Bomb Nameless, but man. Oh, you got me on your live stream right now. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that 100%, man. Hey, shouts out to Mike, man. Hey, Phoenix Street News, man, 100%. Hey, I've been following him for a couple of years already, and for him to be on here on my show and shit, man, on my live stream and shit, man, that's awesome. And for me to be on his show, hey, love and respect, man.
That's the way you have to do it. Yeah, per.
Heck yeah, man.
That's the way you have to do it. You have to work together.
1,000 followers, guys. And I would say this at some point in time, my videos used to get more plays than AZ Underground Music, man. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. I used to come out cocky like that and shit, man. You know, that's how I met a lot of my people, like Sativa, man, 100%. And you know, it's been a great journey ever since, man. It's been a great journey ever since. Our message has reached out, man, throughout the countries, man. You know, all the way to UK, man, Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines.
Yeah, I'll have to bring you on to my show.
You know, man, far. You know, I've never even traveled out there, but I've got
Pretty quick.
you know, like get to know artists and shit, man. Like
I mean, really quick. This
TKO,
week.
man, TKO, man, straight out of Australia, 100%, man. When things were popping and shit, man, you know, he hit me up, hey, bro, come to the studio out here in Aussie and shit, man, you know, fucking. But I've never flown in my life, you know what I'm saying? I've never flown in my life. I've never had a passport in my life, you know what I'm saying? So
Let me screenshot that because I need to have that in the program. I'm kind of on a live with this guy. Kind of, sort of. Live share. You got to work together, man. Yeah, see, now what I have to do is, you got to be creative on this shit. You got to be creative, but he's got a good platform in being able to talk to people that in being able to talk to people that are
I'm getting older. I just turned 38 years old, and the mission is to definitely, you know, start touching down, you know, where God wants me to touch down, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Again, man, anybody out there chasing a dream, and make sure you guys go out there and you have to work together, man. Hey, right? Yeah, I have to bring you on my show, man. I mean, really quick this week, man. Hey, bro, I'm down. I'm down, bro. 100%. Hit me up on my inbox, and I'll reach out to and shit, bro, you know? And I'll hit you up with my number, man. I got you. And it's crazy, bro, you know, because I've always wanted to be on radio, and ever since I started streaming, people always say, man, you got the voice for the radio, you know?
oh shit.
I always wanted to create a radio station called WRK. Welcome to WORK, you know? It's called work, you know what I'm saying? And eventually I'd come up with some acronyms that WRK would work for, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh, that's cool.
it would be WRK FM AM radio,
Okay, I like that. You already got a concept.
Oh yeah, let me see. I got you. I got you right now, my boy. Oh man, Mike, you still in here, bro?
Yep.
Hey, Mike, you still in here? Hey, send me the request again. Hey, bro, send me the request again, and I got you. Sorry about that. Cheers.
Oh man, dabbing and everything.
Oh yeah, man. You see,
Yeah, just sent it.
I'm a student, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student. You're the professional. You know what I'm saying? Heck yeah, man. I could only learn from you and shit, man. You could teach me some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. You know. But definitely, you know. Back in the day and shit, man. I wanted to create spaced out entertainment. I go by Space Nasty, Space Motherfucking Nasty, or just Space, or Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? Because the tall blue dude and shit with the chit tooth, you know. But yeah, I go by Space Jam, man. So like in the Valley of the Sun, you say Space Jam, Space Nasty, Space Case. You know, the name is known. I mean, even my teachers called me that throughout my whole since when I graduated. You know.
Yeah, space case.
You ready for that, Ben?
Yeah, we got to have the cannabis smoke show.
Yeah, man. Shouts out everybody, man. 100%, man. Hey, shouts out everybody in Phoenix, Arizona, man, making something happen and being the voice to the city, man. 100%, and to the culture, man, to the people, man. 100%. You see, I grew up listening to Buki. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
100%, man. You know, Fearless Records, No Remorse, man. You know, um, we used to have what do you call it? Bird Dog. He used to go by D-Back Slim. You know,
You know any Mexicans in Avondale that rap?
survivalists and shit, man. We used to have the survivalists back in the days, man. You know, we used to have. I used to be with a group called City to City Entertainment, man. My boy J Lo. You know, we fell off and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just more of the
Do
person that
you
sold the
know
t-shirt and
Avondale
all the CDs and
Productions?
stuff. I was part of the street team and shit. You know.
Okay.
It was his first album and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can say that I'm a little, you know, I'm a little, you know,
Damn,
in tune
I don't
with
think I can.
AZ hip hop and shit, man, and how it's changed a lot and shit, man. You know, you know when Rico Bands was C Thug
What
and
do
shit,
you
man. You know what I'm
think
saying?
has changed the most
You
about
know,
local hip hop?
I have, you know what I'm saying? You see, and it's crazy. Look what he just said. Hey, you see, I met them a long time ago. I met them a long time ago, and my lady actually talks to not Young Free or Gmo, the bigger one, right? Yeah. That would be I think that's Young Free. That would be Young Free. You see, what has changed about local hip hop and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, man.
Yeah, I
It's
used
like
to
in the
live in
90s.
Avondale.
Back in the day, like the 90s, and they had a craft and shit, and they were gonna money
For
price
real.
off of that and shit, and that was gonna be their way to for success. You know what I'm saying? To you know, not have to work a 9 to 5 and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was the way to secure their bag and stuff. You know what has happened and shit, man. You know, with these people wanting contracts. You know, people wanted to be the #1 artist and shit, man. You know, you could have a trio, right? But one of them's gonna want to be the main singer, right? The main artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know, people stopped working and building a craft that they both enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like a competition. You know what I'm saying? You see, I could show you some dope ass artists to collaborate and shit, man. 100% that you guys haven't heard from. But I do have a artist named Gordo Sanchez. He's not my artist. He's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He represents Smoke Nation worldwide. But 100%, he's been on RT's the underground, the underground, the railroad, underground railroad. Is that what it's called and shit, man? Real hip hop or something like that from Justin or Justice.
Oh.
Justice Radio. Right? He's had an interview with him and shit, man. Gordo Sanchez. He's actually performed at the hip hop event that he's thrown and shit, you know. But I believe that him as an artist, would be awesome to get more exposure and shit, man. Why? Because he's worked with many artists and shit, man. He's also worked with Futuristic's brother, Brandon and shit, man. He goes by Daz Exotic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do
I also have a homie out there in
Mexican hip
Utah,
hop
man. He goes by Red Bull. That's
station.
R-E-double-D.
Let's do a
And
Mexican
he's from
hip
Utah, man.
hop
You know, and
station.
conscious rapper, but they've collaborated. I also have another bro and shit, man, out there in STV, San Gabriel Valley.
Oh
They
yeah.
go by STV Riders. His father's name Rocky Padilla. Rocky Padilla is well known and shit in the lowrider,
Oh yeah, I've
world
heard
and
of
shit, man.
Rocky
You know what I'm saying?
Padilla.
I got introduced to him through Mr. Black and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody else and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a little bit of history and stuff, man. You know, but that's what I believe.
You into the lowrider scene?
Shit, man. The lack of wanting to come together and work on your craft together and build an empire together and stuff. You know. I mean, I kind of see it like Young Money, man. You know, didn't like Nicki Minaj do her own thing and then Drake do his own thing and shit, right? You know, it's like nobody wants to be tied down to a contract or whatever and shit, man. And then I don't know, man. It's just I just think people would just want it to be the main focus, and a lot of them that wanted to be the main focus couldn't really deliver and shit, man. You know, couldn't keep the momentum going and shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, RTU, man. Hey, you into the lowrider scene, bro? Hey, man, I'm into the lowrider scene. You know, I don't really make it. I didn't make it this time around and shit, man. But I should have been there. You know, but I'm very interested. And I used to do it and shit, man. I used to be at the lowrider event when they used to be at the convention center downtown and shit, right? And then they used to be at the fairgrounds, right? And then since they moved out there to Glendale and shit, man, I haven't really been, very involved in shit, but I am on the process to, get it going and shit, man, microphones and all, man, But, you see, you're giving me, the push to do what I've always wanted to do and shit, like interviews or whatever and shit, right? You know, um, be involved in this. Honestly, I'm gonna say this much, and I'm gonna say this from the bottom of my heart. I believe Smoke Nation Worldwide, Mr. Joe Victor Hernandez, could definitely create a social media thing like this. But yeah, I didn't learn how to put it together. I didn't learn how to put it together. I need to have a master teach me. You know what I'm saying? 100%. And I'm down with that. 100%. I'm down with that. I'm not really into. You see, I haven't really listened to a lot of Mexican rappers. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really listened to a lot of Mexican rappers, but you drive me to, get to know these things. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, man, I haven't been into the scene since 18. Like I said, I used to sell CDs. I used to go to all these fairs. I used to go to the Guadalupe car show and set up tent for my boy D-Boy. My boy D-Boy owns a barbershop out there on, like, Apache and, like, out there in Tempe, But the only reason reason I know a lot about this Arizona hip hop stuff is because of him and J-Lo. You know. And let's put together an event. Bro, I'm in. I'm with it. 100%. I'm with it. Hey, all my friends drive one. Hey, we'll definitely talk on a personal level. 100%, man. My audience right here, man, you know, they'll tell you and shit, man, you know, I'm good people, man, you know. In Arizona and shit, man, I probably just have one or two haters other than that and shit, man. Arizona loves me and shit, man, and we could definitely make something happen. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know, dude, we need to get the Desert Baby out and shit, man. I don't know if Desert Baby's out yet and shit, man, you know, but the Desert Baby definitely needs to come out and make some noise for the Valley and shit, man. I know he's the only artist out here in Arizona and shit, man, that was pretty much, you know, making like 3 to 4K and shit, man, a show and shit, man, you know. Like, that's dope because not Arizona rappers flex that they get paid and shit, right? They don't get paid.
Yeah, Desert Baby is the king.
To get on stage, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of rappers don't know how to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's the messed up part, you know?
Can't sell tickets if you don't have fans.
A lot of people know that they're artists, but they let their artist self get too big and stuff that they forget to, like, you know, hey, I still need a street team. I still need entourage, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Not to flex, but to push my stuff and shit. So
Yep.
people know what the fuck they're walking into and shit, you know? Or to even, you know, hell yeah, who am I coming to see on the show and shit, man? Oh, I only came to the show and shit. You know, I want to go to the show where hey, I'm going to come and sit down and, like, you know, I just had the sugar free and everybody had a nice lineup and shit, right? Man, you know, and you wanted to stay there and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the type of lineup they gotta have and shit, man, you know? When it comes to these artists that want to make it but complain about nobody was there and shit, man, you know? What did you do to put it out there, you know?
Okay, good stuff.
Right. Hey, light up, baby. Hey, I want to bust some young mofos that all white houses. You said Western. I'm not sure, right? I'll act them all. Man, oh, man. How with the bag of weed. And they told me shit. You know, you can't go to sleep until you smoke it all and shit, you know? Okay. Right? Shit. I don't want to. With my tears sealing that motherfucking paper and shit, you know? I don't want to. Baby is the king, man. Hey, believe it or not and shit, man, I was gonna be on this first music video and shit, man, 100%, man. It was at the homie's backyard, at his backyard and shit, man. Hell yeah, man. But my boy, Lil Chapo was in it and shit, man, you know, and you know, my boy hit me up, man, like, oh, come on, we're gonna.
I'll send you a link.
Man, that would have been his.
We'll do a show later.
Thought about having people from different parts of the world do short videos and send you short. Bro, I've been asking people to do that. How many times have I said that? I say that all the time and shit, huh? Man, it would be fire and shit, man, because we needed people to know that we are out there, guys. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely would love for you guys to send us videos with your state flag or, you know what part, you know, where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? And people get to see a street. Damn. Why are you throwing them at me? I'm just saying. You know, hey, if you guys could send me clips of you guys are smoking and shit and representing where you're coming from, man, hey, let's do it. 100%, let's do it. But 100%, man, make sure you guys help me grow this page right here, the chill spot. I'm trying to get on my monetizations right here. I just got the stars and and shit, right? But I'm trying to get my subscriptions and the bonuses. My other one and shit, man, you guys could do the gifts and stuff on my posts and stuff like that. I can't do live videos at the moment, but as soon as I'm able to do live videos, you guys are able to, do the dizzle over there and shit, man. While I'm not on my page and posting, it's kind of killing my page, so I need to go out there and, post some stuff. But, when you're not really active out here in the valley and shit, man, on the Monday and shit, what is there to post, I lay down. Hey, let me screenshot that real fast, bro. Let me screenshot that real quick so I can have it. I got you, my bro. I got you, my bro. Hey, I'm down, bro. Mad respect.
Yeah, I'll get him in on a show.
I'm down with that. Let's do it. Let's collaborate. Let's do something for the valley. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm all for it. Dude, I appreciate
I'm in Sunny
shit,
Slope.
man. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
I followed you
part of the
bro.
city are you
You know what
in?
I'm saying? I watch you, debate with all these other hip hop streamers. You know what I'm saying? I follow. What's his name? Man, big dude, and shit, man. Respectfully. What's his name and shit, man? Man, I think of his name and shit, man. I just know that's his. Respectfully, the hatred and shit, man. What's the host's name? The Hatreds, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, shout out to them and shit,
Two-tone superstar.
Hey, you're in South Slope. I'm in South Phoenix, bro.
Pay your legend.
Yeah, there you go, man. Two-tone the superstar. There you go, man. Hell yeah, there you go. Hell yeah. Respectfully, man, cool cat right there. And I got that from him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People be making the impression on people that don't even know it.
It's from that gives you third-degree burn in the sun. Heck yeah, man. Hey, you guys just be on the lookout, man. Make sure you guys follow Mike, man. 100%, man, with Phoenix News, man. 100%. Hey, you guys don't want to miss out, man. Again, man, definitely check him out, man. Again, man, he is Phoenix Street News. Again, man, you don't want to miss out. 100%, man. We will be collaborating, co-hosting together and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, again, guys, definitely be on the lookout for that. Definitely be on the lookout for that. So, for you guys, man, worldwide, I'm actually going to take this picture down, and we're going to put another one. And again, guys, we are other shirts available and shit, guys. Again, I created a page and shit called Sorry I'm Broke, man, 100%. Again, man, it's to be funny, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time and shit, man, it's to humble people, man, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Hey, sorry I'm broke, man, And how am I going to humble somebody and shit, man, It's because people and shit, man, think that if they hit a lot of money and shit, man, and they used to chill with you and you ain't making the same amount of money they're making and shit, man, that you're a bum.
What happens if the money goes away? Then where is the value?
And shirts and hats will be available soon, 100%. Again, man, if you guys will be interested in copying them and shit, it be affordable and shit, man, when it comes to those particular shirts and shit, man, because I'm broke, you know what I'm saying? Boom. My lady also got me a wallet, you know what I'm saying? Just so every day I'm walking around feeling like money and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna open up a shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, so there's always money on my mind this way. Like, if I can't touch money, at least I'm able to see that and be like, you know what?
All right, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. And what happened if the money goes away? Then
That's right.
the value?
Now what?
What happened? Oh man.
See, if you can't get a job,
What are we talking about?
how do you make a living?
Just
That's what I'm saying. If you have a job, the employer can always take it away. But if you have a skill, you can always make your own way. Okay, here is audio. What happened? His audio went away. Huh. Oops. What happened? Oh, fuck the whole thing up now. Okay. What the hell? He's muted or something. I can't hear you now. I can't hear his audio now. Let me go and see if I can go to his page. Okay. Now, let me go like this. Let me do it like this. This is my damn Facebook page catch up. Fuck, I need to pay a couple of damn bills while we tripping. Why is the buffer in here? All right, looks like the phone is froze up. But that's a very interesting. See, that's the difference between me and you, us and y'all, is because you see how I connected with somebody. Now, y'all are going to be able to see in real time how this connection develops. Okay. That might be because of something else. All right.
debate with all these other hip hop streamers. I come on social media. I also do Shift Smart. I just recently got let go from my job due to the fact that they're going through a hearing through a court lawsuit, right? And they let go about 6 of us, right? And it was a cell phone business, right? So, they had to kick out 5, 6 employees, and we were all getting paid $20 an hour and above and shit, man. And just with the lawsuit, they wouldn't be able to pay us, I
I
guess, you know
have
what I'm
a
saying?
commission
They would probably say
sales
out
position
of pocket or whatever.
available
So they let us go, and dude, I just been freaking, grinding right here on social media.
right now.
Yeah, I've been working on social media right here, man. It gets me through and shit, man. To be able to, get by. But I am on a mission to, level up 100%. And with my boy Mike, man, I believe that there's room for improvement and shit, man. Due to the fact that, he works in a world that I want to be working in. You know what I'm saying? Or I've been doing this for 12 years, and man, my boy comes today and sparks. My head sparks with like, man, dude, he's a legend. 100%. So shouts out to him for coming through and vibing with us 100%, and even reaching out to the point where willing to have me on his show, man. That definitely means a lot to me. You have a commission sales position available right now? Oh yeah, hey, I do. I'm on my phone. I'm using my phone right now. Save this number right there, baby. Or we'll get it right now. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, what do you call it? I suck at sales, but I mean anything's possible, right? Heck yeah, my boy Dabber's watching, man. I'm sorry, dude. He always tells me, bro, I could get you to, pick up the phone and make a couple phone calls and, make something happen. And I'm like, man. But 100%, man, I appreciate you reaching out. And, I'll definitely reach out. Oh, yeah, 7:17 right now as we speaking, guys. 100%, man. I appreciate you guys being
It
here.
is 17,
Vibing with us, man.
17.
Hey, we can make it happen. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. I like that. All right, guys, here we go, man. I know a lot of you guys been sitting back like, bro, when are you gonna? Did we roll up already? Yeah. Damn.
Just sent the request.
All right, so here we go, man. We're gonna break it down. What's for dinner, baby? What's the word, bird? I done ready. Oh, okay, cool. You talking about me, right? Oh, fuck.
All right, that's very interesting. How long have we been going on here? Okay, hour and 24 minutes. All right, I'm gonna sign off with you guys because I got some other stuff I got to do real quick. My man and them are doing some real cannabis show.
Everybody that's taking the time to hang out and vibe with us, man, we appreciate you guys. You never know and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys could be seeing me, on Mike's radio station, and we'll probably take over the air and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like John Jay and Rich in the morning and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, or I don't know, but I think that'd be pretty dope.
Hell yeah, he done already took over.
All right, man. Cannabis saves lives, man. 100%. I've never seen anybody overdose on cannabis, man. And if you guys seen somebody overdose on cannabis, I'm gonna need you guys to bring that person back to me and
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me have a freaking
Bring the ass back to life.
like for reals. Here, smoke this. seen anybody OD, man. I've seen people and shit, pass out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
No
stupid.
oxygen because they want to hold the hit in. You know what I'm saying? And they start popping a brain vessel and shit. For a reason because they forget to breathe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because well, if you don't hold it in and shit, you're a pussy and shit. In reality and shit, like, bro, your brain needs to fucking breathe and shit. Especially like the older people too and shit, man. You catch them going to these fucking smoking events and shit, man. How many people have we seen pass out and shit, man? Me, because I don't look that. Shit. Maybe. I have friends of my own. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been holding it home, babe. She don't give paramedics or anything to her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we see a lot of people. I be holding it on my shoulders. I need some assistance. Man. Hey, Smoke 30, baby. Let's go, man. What's poppin', everybody, man? Welcome. Come on in. Thank you very much for tuning in and vibing with us. Hey, we got 6 people up in here, man. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys represent where you're coming from. Again, man, we're live and direct from the Valley of the Sun. Hot-ass Arizona, baby. That's where I'm from. I represent recreational medicated smokers, man, on a mission to bring peace, love, and unity across the whole wide globe. I believe in bringing people together, man, 100%. Man.
Oh, man, you got to get me my medical card.
We're all here for a reason. Somebody out there and shit, man, that needs us. 100%, not every.
You got to get me my medical card.
There's somebody out there and shit, man, I might not be.
And I can advertise.
Coming in here, man, you guys could be like the chosen one, for a particular person, 100%. So always knowing shit, man, don't ever feel like you don't have a purpose here on this earth because God created us and shit, man, for a reason, there's a mission that has to be completed, there's a purpose for something, you know what I'm saying, So again, man, try to help and teach as many people as you can, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people take advantage of you and shit, man. Don't let your kindness be used for weakness or something, or your kindness be used for weakness. Is that what it is? Yeah. And just knowing shit, man, people are gonna ride with you, man.
Your kindness can only be used for weakness when you want something in return for your kindness.
You gotta give me my medical card and I can advertise. Oh man, what do you call it? You gotta get a medical card? Yeah, my lady got a medical card. What do you call it? I don't have a medical card. I did at one point, 100%. But the only reason is because I wanted to show off a little bit and shit, man. And the only reason I say show off is because too many people complain in recreational prices and shit. And then I was like, man, we do save a little bit and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like we save a lot, you know what I'm saying? So,
I don't get my primary marijuana from recreational.
Now, what I am trying to get is the sponsorships, man,
We can work on the sponsorship. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, your kindness can only be used for weakness when you want something in return. Nah, that's just greed right there. That's greed right there, Hey, I know.
When you are kind and generous just because, you can't be played.
Trash for you if you give me $1, Like the toe or $1? Not the toe. Hey, it's not that bad. Plus, those tax dollars are being put back in the community, man. Hey, we can work on the sponsorship. Hey, Mike, man. Let's go, bro. Hey, you're the right person to talk to and shit, bro. Like I said, man, you're a legend and shit, bro.
I'm off 19th Avenue and Hatcher.
Everybody, the Chill Spot, man, brought to you by Smoke I always wanted to create like a bar place and shit, you know, like a dab bar or just a marijuana place and shit, man, you know, and it would be considered the chill spot and shit, man, you know, 100%. It would have been like a social club, you know, no alcohol involved and shit, you know. I think that would be pretty dope, you know, and vending machines and snacks and shit, you know, games and, you know, maybe even fucking like pool and shit, you know.
Games, conversation, interaction. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. He's got a good idea.
I use it.
He's got a good idea. I like that. He's got a very good idea. I can work with that. This guy's, all right, y'all watch. We just made contact.
Oh, bro, I know exactly where you're at, bro. 19. I used to work for the ones that clean the parking lots at Walmarts and stuff like that, a sweeper. Yeah, I used to work for one out there. Man, too many people out of this world out there and shit, man, you know? Huh? Oh, I never kept my jobs. My job's fucking shit. They weren't meant for me, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've had too many jobs, and then a lot of jobs are no longer here, you know? Take the 99-cent store for one.
A job is a trap. It can always be taken away. That's why you have to have a skill or a trade today.
You know, checkers, fucking, even from fucking Uno, you know, spades, you know, whatever and shit, man, you know. It definitely won't be a place for gamble, but, you know, a place for good time and shit, music, you know. The lounge and shit, man, the chill spot, huh? Hey.
I have to invite you over to the studio. I think we can make that happen.
That's made for us, you know? A place that we can kick it, you know? A place we can relax, you know? Like, yeah, you know?
Hide away.
Hey, bro, I've been saying that the same thing, man. You know, that's why I got to make Smoke Nation worldwide, you know, do a Stuck Dizzle. You know, when COVID hit, I took a big hit and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, Meaning, I used to get sales from, say, man, before COVID and shit, I used to get fucking, say, 5 sales and shit, man, every day and shit, man. Right? 5 sales a day and shit, right? And I would ship out on Fridays and shit, right? And I used to work shit a lot. Shit.
Okay.
And we were fluent, man. But as soon as COVID hit back in 2020 and shit, man, it's been fucking slow, huh? 100%, you know? I gotta twist people's arms and shit. And you're gonna get a shirt today, all right? Oh, yeah, for 40, all right? All right, cool. You know, I gotta do it like that pastor and I gotta do it like that pastor and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what they call it again? Shit, man, hey, lock the door. Ushers, lock the door. There's about 1,000 of you guys in here right now and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody will be let go and shit. Hey, the highway, baby. Hey, I like that. Exactly. What makes those fuckers rich? Well, we going for the pension state of mind, man, when we got jobs, man. Yeah, man, you know, I have a sad story and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Build a business. Don't worry about a job.
I've been on survival mode all my life. And why I say that and shit, man, you know, I'm in my head, I'm special ed as hell and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But but I'm in my city. I'm very well known. At the young age, at 18, I was well known and shit, man. Now and shit, man. I've been in my cave for a while since I've had kids. You know what I'm saying? 100%. My oldest one is 16. So I've been locked in. You know what I'm saying? To the point where Arizona is growing, and when I go outside, damn, they built that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was there and shit. It's crazy, man. When you have your kids and you stay away from the streets and stuff, the streets don't know you the same no more.
That is very true.
I wasn't raised by my mom or my dad. I was taken away from my mom and dad and shit. I started flipping around from different stories and shit. But my sad story is that I'm foster home, group home, sheltered. I'm all this. I was raised by a system, but I've been more survival because I've been more on the abuse and shit, more on the. Like, oh. I'm over here trying to pull it out your head and shit. You fell asleep right there right now. And my girl was trying to pass it, and she wouldn't let go and shit, so I had to shake it and shit. And she was like, I'm pretty sure she was asleep. She wasn't meditating. She was meditating. You were meditating.
They smoking the good shit. I got to smoke with y'all.
Man, don't worry about a job. Hey,
Come through.
people been telling me, hey, bro, you got gold right now and shit, man. You got this, you got that, and I'm trying to believe it and shit, and I believe it 100%. I'm not trying to believe it, I believe it. And man, hey man, but like I said, man, you coming to my show today and shit, man, bro, that just means a lot to me, and you willing to work with me even sparks up a lot more in me and shit, man.
The universe makes everything happen. You just have to pay attention.
To an extent, you know what I'm saying? Build a business, don't worry. Man, I got the smokes that come through, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Definitely means a lot, man. The universe makes everything happen, bro. Man, that's why I'm all about balance and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The yin yang's there, you know what I'm saying, for a reason. It's balance. A lot of people, see it as something different. Me, I see it as coming together, and, backing each other up, man, just having that balance, and everything comes back in a circle and shit, man, so I appreciate you, man.
Everything is a circle. Watch when you read that part.
Heck yeah, man. And then on my other show and shit, man, Smoke Nation Worldwide, more people follow me there. This page right here, I've haven't really pushed it out, but I might as well and shit, man, because I know somebody that has 89 pages and each page pays them over $100 and some $1,000 and shit, man, So, if I'm able to make, each page pay me 1,000 or 2,000 and shit, man, why not,
Very interesting. Very interesting. We got to figure out how to manipulate that.
Hey, everything is a circle. That's it. Hell yeah, man. I'll drive to Hatcher and shit, bro. I'll drive to Hatcher. Right now, right now, I'm only driving a point A to point B, because short distance right now for the fact that I got an Uber. I got expire. Yeah, he's in northern and Hatcher. He's in the north side. But is just right now I got expired tags. The tags say 2005 and shit, or 2025 and shit, right? But they expired.
I can send a link
For the fact that I have no insurance.
and do it like that.
But that's just me being real, you know. Yeah, it's like, sorry, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, you know? Hey, gotta be real, man, you know. Like I said, social media does pay me and shit, man, but everything else I gotta do out of hustle and shit, man.
Sorry, I'm broke. The show.
Get so many views and stuff like that. But other than that and shit, man, you know, they gotta reactivate the notifications to everybody and shit, man. Because I believe in shit, man, that if I don't pay Facebook for advertisement or for reach outs and shit, you know what I'm saying, then they hold some of them reach outs, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
That's right.
Facebook's not here because Facebook's not letting this shit go to them and shit, you know?
Yeah, we got to talk. I'll turn you on to my network. It's an OTT system.
Sorry, I broke the show. Hey, right? Yeah, we went to Olive Garden and shit. I put a picture of the of our plate, right? And it was spaghetti and meatballs. And then I put sorry, I'm broke. Yeah, man, it's gonna be entertaining, man. 100%, man. It's gonna be entertaining. But yeah,
We
man,
have to eat off the same plate. Sorry, I'm broke.
that'd be awesome as hell and shit, man. 100%, man. You know, you can come out with the name. You can do whatever you like and shit, you know. I do got a good amount of people that would follow and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got cool ass people and shit that will make it entertaining and shit, man. You know, with the comments and stuff like that, you know.
Okay, we're gonna be on to something. Hey, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. This has been it. You know, you never really can tell how the universe is gonna go. He just took over my show.
Hey, Ryan, we have to eat out the same place. Sorry, I'm broke. Hey, we didn't. We didn't. But exactly. Yeah, but we didn't. All right, fuck this shit. Hold on real fast, guys.
His lighter ain't working.
Lighter real fast.
Okay,
Go to the
let me
closet.
tell you some shit.
Let me get this lighter.
I got to go. Got to end my show, but we will hook up.
See, guys? Oh, fuck. What candy?
Not the cannabis show with no lighter.
All right, guys. That's this shit. Here we go. This is how we're going to make it work here.
Stupid.
Boom.
Hell no, not the crack lighter. Not the crack light.
Yeah, forget that. Now we need lighter companies and shit, man, to start hitting our front doors and shit, man. We need all the you guys got all the light. I'm just playing it, shit, man, but for reals and shit, man, you know. We're gonna need a lighter sponsor.
That is very true. We smoking crack now.
Hey, but they need to start working on these things where it starts losing its ability to spark, you know what I'm saying? It wants to spark, right? But what keeps it from sparking, you know? And can they stop with that, you know what I'm saying? Because pretty soon everything's going to be digital and shit, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be like this, and one day your finger's going to be so hot, you know what I'm saying? That it's going to be moisty as fuck, that you're going to press the button and shit, right? And the moisture's going to stay there, that's going to keep the fucking torch on and shit, you know? You're going to try to turn it off, and you can't turn it off and shit because it's just too fucking wet and shit, you know? So they got to be careful.
That's when you catch fire.
I just told you guys right now, a torch with touchscreen on it and shit, man. Damn. That's reaching and shit, you know?
Touch screen. This is what happens when you get too high.
We smoking crack now, huh? Son of a bitch. Hey, that's one reason I stopped doing the torching on live video and shit, man. You know, because man, you know, why they gotta make something so good, you know, fucking start looking like, you know. And I ain't never been in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Even my tooth being chipped and shit, I chipped my own tooth and shit, guys. I broke my own tooth and shit on a freaking swing on South Mountain back when, shit, man, back when I was like 14, 15. I was
You know it's bad when you have to explain
all my tooth and shit.
that you never smoked crack.
I went to Christmas break and shit. My brother's birthday was December 15th.
Oh, I gotta go. See, I'll get involved. See, I'll get involved in somebody else's damn show. I gotta go. I'm gonna have this guy on my show.
6'2" and shit. The parents were like, "Hey, I'm tangled that for your brother and shit." Like, why don't you tell everybody else? They're over there by the swings already and shit. Go and do it. So I go do it. All right. That was weird. All right, one more time. This is the last one right here. This is the last one. It just needs this last one and shit, man. Hopefully I'm able to clear with all. I was just gonna go over and do it like this and shit. Like climb up and just throw it over, and I didn't. I went like this. It went right, and it gave a little fucking little S swing and shit, right? But it stayed stuck up there and shit, right? And then it was dropping. And I didn't know if it was gonna drop around it, over it and shit, or if it was just gonna come straight down and shit. Right? I hope it don't come straight down. So it cleared it and shit, right? It cleared it, right? And then it went through a fucking little whoosh, a little wave and shit, a little whoosh, and the little S came at me. Like, I explain it like, say, the chain right here, you know, it went with the S, but close to my mouth and shit. I went, hit me right in the fucking tooth, right here. Chain, fucking swing chain. The whole time I thought I was spitting out dirt and shit. I was like, you know.
Nice story. We got to cover that one on the show.
Look at me. Smile. The fuck happened? Well, what happened is shit. I got dirt in my mouth.
Yeah, good story.
I got dirt in my mouth still. Like I feel like I got rocks in my mouth and shit, bro. Your fucking tooth is gone. Nah, stop fucking bullshitting, bro. Your fucking tooth is gone. So when I went to school and shit, man. Man, everybody thought I fucking did meth and shit, man. You know, everybody thought I did crack and shit, man. You know, and the only thing I've ever done in my life is smoking weed and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've never done fucking to be on situation and shit. You know? Yeah. At that time, I wasn't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got introduced to weed around that same time, but what do you call it? Motherfuckers thought I was on fucking drugs because my fucking tooth was missing. And then they said that they're gonna knock my tooth out and shit, man. And everybody told me they're gonna knock my tooth out, and everybody I ever been to and shit, man. You know, I never got my tooth out. I'm not letting, like, I'm not asking anybody to do it and shit, because everybody that tried it and told me they're gonna do it.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. This was fantastic.
Fucking homies fucking do one hitters and shit, huh? Knock some teeth out and shit. I was like, fuck. So I'm glad I never beefed it with them. I never beefed it with them. Hey, you know it's bad when you have to explain that you had never
Got to go. It's been a good show. I'll talk to you later.
for my whole family and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They. Well, you see, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. He's got a cool little
Let's go, guys, man. Hey, shouts out everybody.
and then he's got a good concept.
Again, man, I am gonna start doing bump it and dump it and shit, man. I do want to start doing bump it and dump it again and shit, man. 100%. Again, man. Mike, man, if you're interested in doing that and shit, man, that'd be dope. That'd be great. Believe it or not and shit, bro. Fucking, I started doing bump it and dump it back in 2020, and I don't know if you know Dave.
Okay, so what is bump it and dump it?
He became well known internationally and shit, man. He actually sent me his music and shit, man, before he actually blew up and shit.
Oh, like the music, bump it and dump it.
So I got to play his music on my stream before he blew up and shit, man. So that's
Okay, bump it or dump it. I got it.
in the bag, you know. All right, Mike. Sounds good, my boy. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely reach out, bro. My lady took a picture of your number. Hey, okay. So what is bump it and dump it? Well, bump it and dump it is music of underground artists, you know, and it's up to the audience, you know, to projectors.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta leave this show right now until next time and shit, and then I'll talk to y'all later. PhoenixStreetNews.com. That was the information for today. I didn't get a chance to go through all of it, but y'all catch it next time. For real, until next time, it is the end of the show. And bye-bye.